To one and all. On behalf of 4th International Conference, that is CCODE-2023 and National Level Technical Fest, ASPIRE, I request co-convener of CCODE, Professor B. Sarita Ma'am, Department of CSC, School of Engineering and Technology, to give the welcome address.
Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and all the participants of CCODE, an international conference, and ASPIRE, a national level tech fest. I, V. Sarita, co-convener of CCODE and head of the Department of CSC, School of Engineering and Technology, SPMVV, would like to welcome you all for the inauguration of CCODE and ASPIRE on behalf of the organizing committee. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request our president of today's program, Professor T. Sudha Garu, onto the dais. Her research in the field of computer science is remarkable. Please welcome Professor T. Sudha Garu onto the dais. Next, I would like to invite our registrar, Professor N. Rajini Garu, our today's guest of honor, to the dais. She is a renowned expert in the field of community development and research in the said field is highly appreciated. Please give a warm welcome to Professor M. Rajini. It's my pleasure to invite our chief guest, Professor R. Anandan Garu, Director of Innovation and Incubation, Wales Institute of Technology and Advanced Studies, Chennai, onto the dais. His contributions are commendable in the field of artificial intelligence, computing, machine learning, etc. Please join me in welcoming Professor Anandan Garu to the dais. I now request our today's guest of honor, Professor D. Jayachandra Garu, Department of Physical Education, Sri Venkateswara Veterinary University, to come onto the dais. His expertise in the field of physical education is recognized. I would like to invite our convener of CCODE and ASPIRE, Professor P. Venkatrishna Garu, to join us onto the dais. Professor Krishna and dedication have been instrumental in making this conference and the Tech Fest a reality. Let's welcome Professor P. Venkatrishna Garu to the dais. Next, I request Professor M. Usharani Garu, Head of the Department of Computer Science, and co-convener of the CCODE, to join us on the dais. Leadership and guidance have been invaluable in organizing this conference and Tech Fest. Please welcome Professor M. Usharani Garu on the dais. Lastly, I would like to invite our co-convener of the ASPIRE, Mrs. N.V. Muthulakshmi Garu, to join us on the dais. Her hard work and dedication have been crucial in ensuring the success of this conference and Tech Fest. Please give a round of applause for Muthulakshmi Garu. We are honored to have you here with us today, and we appreciate your gracious presence at this conference and Tech Fest. Once again, on behalf of the organizing committee and all the participants, I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests, and we look forward to a fruitful and engaging conference and Tech Fest. Now, I request Professor T. Sudha Madam to preside over the meeting. Thank you.
So, అదొచ్చిందా సరే వస్తాను మైక్ అండి మైక్ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಫೋನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಏನು ಸರ್
Addressed by Professor M. Usha Rani, Head of the Department of Computer Science and Co-Convener CCODE 2023.
Good morning to you. On behalf of the Department of Computer Science, I welcome one and all for this fourth International Conference on Computing Communications and Data Engineering and the Technical Test Aspire 2.0. Atmanirbhar Bharat, our self-sufficient Bharat, is the vision of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, making India part of economy. 5 pillars of the Atmanirbhar Bharat are economy, infrastructure, vibrant demography, and demand. As a part, one of the pillars, and keeping in mind of our Chief Minister Sri Y.S. Jagannath Reddy's interest towards technology, innovation, and incubation, this department is organizing the 4th International Conference on CCODE. UGC is insisting on the scholars to do the research which is essential to public, society, and community. As a part of this, we are invited the young minds to share their research contributions that are going to help the society. I won't take much of your time. Just in brief, I will give our department. That is, this department is established in the year 1983 and started MCA in 1986. Currently, the 10 staff members are working in this department. 4 members are received the State Best Teacher Awards and 4 members are the lab assessors. Thank you. We are offering MCA in regular and self-finance mode and PhD program from 2006 onwards. Till now, 90 PhDs and 25 MPhils we are offered in the department. This is the biggest asset of this department. And currently 40 members in the role. Big data analytics, cloud computing, AI and data science, soft computing, blockchain technology, IoT, bioinformatics. In all these fields, our staff members are giving the guidance to the researchers. And even we are offering the PhDs to the international scholars also, students also. See, from this department, till now, 14 patents are filed and 2 are granted. Our staff, worth of the projects they are already finished, and 1 crore worth of the project is currently they are running. And the H index of this department is 20. And our staff members are publishing their papers in the reputed journals, the impact factor, which is ranging from 1 to 9. And our students are maintaining the Instagram page for MCA skill box. Give a big round of applause. All the activities what as they are running, they are posting over there, and I am requesting all the participants, please subscribe our Instagram page. Follow, sorry. Okay. Our students are maintaining it, and that is even we are running the magazine key, that is keep educating yourself with the help of students and the staff. And our students are maintaining the 3 clubs named Student Talkies, Student Social Service, and Student Helping Hand clubs. Even you may be the part of these clubs. Thank you one and all for giving this opportunity. And I request the madam to continue her proceedings.
Thank you, Usha, for highlighting the department activities and challenges and strengths. So now I request Professor Venkat Krishna to give about the conference and Tech Fest. Convener CCODE 2023 and as per a national level technical fest.
Honorable Registrar of SPMVV, Professor N. Rajani Garu, and the chief guest of today's function, Professor R. Anandan from Wales Institute of Technology. Guest of honor of today's function, Professor D. Jaichandra from Veterinary University, and the head of the department, Professor M. Usharani Garu, the senior professor of the department and president of today's function, Professor T. Sudha Garu, and the conveners of the CCODE and ASPIRE, Professor V. Sarita and Professor N. V. Muthulakshmi, and Professor Nagaraj Garu, who is the former dean of our school and the senior professor of the university, Professor S. Jyoti Garu, Professor K. Usharani Garu, Professor Bhargavi, my friend from VIT University, Dr. Jagadish, and many other learned colleagues. Very good, and importantly, the students and the press and media. Very good morning to you on this occasion. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you and address this gathering about the 4th International Conference on Computing, Communications and Data Engineering. And as well as we thought that this type of events should give the great benefit to the students. So that is why we decided to involve the students in the form of national level technical festival called as ASPIRE, Rising the Talents. That is the main motive behind this particular thing. And importantly, when we do the international conference of this particular level, we need to motivate our students to take the advantage of this particular program. So what is there in the international conference for us for the next 2 days is, from today and tomorrow, we have great sessions from reputed authors from all over the country and from across the abroad. They are going to present about their research findings in the topics of computing, communications, and data engineering, where it covers machine learning, artificial intelligence, IoT, and AI and related topics, where across around more than 770 people are going to present their work. Apart from that, we have important colleagues from institutions from national and abroad who are going to share their expertise in the form of keynote session lectures and expert talks. So all these talks have to be benefited by the students actually. That's the basic idea. In continuation to this, the Aspire Student Technical Fest, we have more than 50 plus events where it helps the students to bring out their talents, especially in the programming and in handling the public as activities, facing the how to handle the public management with respect to international conference and as well as the national level technical test. And we have covered with the technical and semi-technical events where debugging, seminars, paper presentations, poster presentations, and several other competitions are there. And I'm happy to inform you that this particular event is sponsored by one of the leading company called as Instakappa, where they come forward to give away all the prizes for starting from the first, second, and third prize. The worth of more than 1 lakh prizes are going to be there in the store for you in the next coming 2 days. In the form of first prize, second prize, and third prize. I wish that all the students take the benefit of this all these events and exhibit your talents. And we want the 100% participation. All the students have to make use of these things. Then only the conferences or the events of this nature will become successful. We know the importance of publications nowadays as representing the ranking director of the university. What is important is every ranking parameter, it is all about how many papers the university has published in Scopus indexed journals. So the Scopus indexed journals are going to play a major role in achieving the ranking of any institute. So this conference also, we are helping all the participants in publishing their articles in Scopus indexed journals or UGC journals, depends on the quality of the paper. Because no one is ready to publish just like that. Gone are the days where the publications are simply something and it cannot be published. So unless otherwise there is some quality, it is very, very difficult to publish the papers. But when we observe some of the other institutions, especially the private institutions, when we observe, a month itself they are publishing more than 1,000 papers. Whereas it is not possible for the government institutions where with a lot of constraints, it is very difficult to get the journals publications in the Scopus indexed or the above science indexed journals. But we are making our way, and SPMVV is definitely leading it among the government institutions. We are able to publish good quality research, and we are able to showcase our work also to the world, and we are getting a lot of appreciation for that. But still, we have a long way to go. Our students also have to join this particular call, so that you should publish more number of papers and patents, so that this kind of in this forums will be useful to you and helpful. You can gain and get this particular knowledge from the experts who are available here. That's what we have people from VAT, SRM, or Wales Institute, and many other good reputed institutes we have. So you need to interact with the experts and get the ideas from them, so that you can also rise to your goals. So that is one important thing that which I would like to tell. Maybe all the entire information is given to you, and we will also we will post the updates on our website, so that if you have any queries or anything, you can get it from us. So thank you for one and all for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I wish you all the best.
Garu, for sharing the importance of the conference and objectives of the conference and importance of the technical phase. Now, I request Ms. K. Chandanasri for the introduction of Professor N. Rajini, Registrar of Sri Padmavati Mahila Viswavidyalaya.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I am privileged to introduce Professor N. Rajini Madam Garu, Registrar Sri Padmavati Mahila Viswavidyalayam, Tirupati. Madam has started her higher education in the field of community development and research along with entrepreneurship. She pursued her doctorate in the field of home science extension education.
She has published more than 35 papers in international and national referred journals. She has organized various international conferences, seminars, workshops, and training programs related to community, women empowerment, and capacity building. She also published 5 books and completed 6 research projects. Besides academic contributions, she has actively participated at administrative levels in various capacities. Some of them are nodal officer for B vocational programs, coordinator for team outreach from Cluster Innovative Center, Equal Opportunity Cell and Center for Women Safety, head in charge Department of Psychology and Deputy Warden for SPMVV hostels. On recognition of her contributions, she has been awarded Bharat Ratna Dr. Radhakrishnan Gold Medal Award 2018, Associate Fellow Award, Andhra Pradesh Academy of Sciences 2018, MESA Eminent Science the Year Award 2021, Avishkar National Best Teacher Award 2022. Her academic and administrative capacity gained experience through travel and interactions with faculty and administrative staff in Canada, USA, Malaysia, Singapore, and UK. Madam is people-friendly approach and kind-hearted woman and has an open mind to learn, gather of novel experiences. Now I request Professor N. Rajni Madam Garu to address the gathering.
Now I invite Professor N. Rajini to give inaugural address.
Today's president of the program, Professor T. Siva, Chief Guest of the program, Dr. Anandan, Director Innovation and Incubation, Wales Institute of Science and Technology, and guest of honor, Dr. Professor D. Jayachandra Garu, and the convener of this program, Professor P. Venkatesh Garu, Head of the Department, Professor M. Usharani Garu, and co-conveners, Professor V. Sarita and Dr. Muthulakshmi, and other faculty members of the Department of Computer Science, and Professor Nagaraj Garu, the former Dean, Professor Jyoti Garu, and other senior faculty members and delegates from the various institutions, and my dear students. Very good morning to you all. So I'm very happy to be the part of this 4th International Conference on computing, communications, and data engineering, organized by Department of Computer Science, and also the Technical Fest Aspire 204. So really this, first of all, I would like to congratulate the head of the department, the dynamic head of the department, who has taken up this international conference, and also the fest along with other faculty members. This topic is need of the day, and we are all living in the digital age now. It's very important, very essential to know the advances that are taking place in this field. And we should know what are the advantages and the disadvantages of technology, communication, and everything else. So then coming to the Tech Fest. So really, I appreciate for organizing the Tech Fest also, because this Tech Fest will encourage the students and motivate them to come up with their innovative ideas. So it's a kind of encouragement for the students to think out of the box and to know about their abilities also. So definitely this will help them in future to start their own enterprises also. So this 4th International Conference definitely will be beneficial, not only for the students, but all the faculty members also, because the convener of the conference has clearly mentioned that the experts from the different institutions, nationally and internationally, are going to chair the sessions. They're going to share their experiences also. So that exchange of information on this platform will be helpful for the students to choose their future careers and to think about their higher studies also. And coming to the actual topic of the conference, the principles of fundamental principles of computer science and technology has built hope in all institutions of learning, both at the graduate and the postgraduate level. So we can comfortably say that we live in digital age. So today, communication and interaction between the people living in different parts of the world has become very easy. We can, with our computers, we can easily interact with our family members, friends, and also the other relatives also who are living far from us. So internet technology is the one which acts like a support system for for the communication of the people of this era. Definitely, it is extremely influencing and dominated by the computers. So trends in communication seem to be moving so fast that it can be hard to keep up also. Communication has rapidly developed from telephones to the cellular phones, and now the internet, we know, no more connected to than ever before also. So today it's a very interesting and also very common sight to see that even the village woman and the people who are working at the grassroots level functionaries. So they're using the smartphones. So they're very capable of using the internet and everything. So that is the beauty of the computation and communication across the communities using the data science. So the internet has taken over all forms of communication and entertainment. So we often hear many people, even the village women can say that, so sometimes internet panchayatam, they are used to use the internet and they're enjoying the entertainment sitting at their homes and everything. So internet, this communication tools or devices are having the much advantages. So we should be very thankful to the COVID-19 also. COVID-19 taught us to use the different platforms to share our experiences, to participate in the different virtual meetings and everything. And also on-demand learning and virtual training are on the rise. And there is the general rise of work chart apps also. So marketing teams use the chart booths for e-commerce. So from company retreats to the business webinars and everything is going on online nowadays. So it has become very easy to communicate with the different people and to know the many things about what is going on in the world also. So advances in the in information technology offer unprecedentedly the opportunities as well as new challenges also. Moreover, the technical advances in satellites and sensors, robotics, and the fiber optic and wireless telecommunications are extending the range of technologies affecting the acquisition, analysis, transmission, and the sharing of the data. Data engineering builds and maintains the system that allow data scientists to access and interpret the data also. So I feel this international conference has to deal not just with the updates in computing, communication, and the relevant application of data science, rather than cyberspace, cyber security, and the misuse of data to create the cyber crimes. So especially has to be big that there are many crimes are taking place related to the Aadhaar card, ATMs, and the proper use of caller ID. All such information, awareness has to be created among the delegates. So that aspects have to be examined to give a safer world to the consumer. And I look forward to having the outcomes of the conference, and my best wishes to all the participants and also to the organizers on behalf of the Sri Padmavati Mahila Vishwavidyalaya. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
It's beneficial to students and staff for organizing and attending conferences and technical fest. Now, the chief guest introduction by M.D. Muthulakshmi.
Followed
Our Honorable Registrar Professor N. Rajini Madam Garu, distinguished Chief Guest Professor E. Jayachandra, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, delegates, and my dear students, very good morning to all. It's my special privilege to introduce Dr. R. Anandan, Director, on this occasion. Dr. R. Anandan has completed his undergraduate, postgraduate in computer science and engineering, and currently he is doing postdoctoral degree in computer science and engineering from Mexico in North America. He is IBM 399 professional, and he is recognized as chartered engineer from Institution of Engineers in India and received fellowship from both Science Society India. He has completed 5 certification courses mainly from Cisco. He is currently working as Director for Innovation and Incubation in Wales Institute of Science, Technology and Advanced Studies. Also acting as Head Department of Computer Science and Engineering, School of Engineering, which is a pioneer institution in engineering. He has vast experience in a corporate and all levels of academic in computer science and engineering. His knowledge of interest not only limited to artificial intelligence, but also in many like soft computing, machine learning, high performance computing, big data analytics, image processing, 3D printing, knowledge engineering. Under his eminent guidance, he has awarded 11 PhD to his scholars, and 8 PhD research scholars are pursuing under his supervision. He associated as member in many reputable and national societies like International Association of Engineers, Hong Kong, Computer Science Teachers Association, New York, Universal Association of Computer and Electronics Engineer, USA, Association of Computer Sciences and Information Technology, Singapore, Institution of Engineers, India, Computer Society of India, and Indian Society of Technical Education. He also serves as Technical Committee Reviewer of International Journals of Springer, Thomson Reuters, SCI elsewhere. He serves as international committee members in international conferences conducted in association with Springer and Scopus. He has published more than 130 research papers in various international journals of Scopus, SCI referred journal. He also presented 82 papers at various international conferences. He also received 18 awards from various reputed organizations for his extensive work. He authored and edited 25 books. Some of the books are Software Engineering, Functions of Hardware and Internet, Big Data and Hadoop Beginner's Guide for Hoops Concept in Java Programming, Statistics with R Programming, Information Security, Artificial Intelligence, and a closer look at Big Data Analytics. These are the books, some of the books he had edited. And also, he has published 30 chapters in leading publications. He received research grants from both government and non-government agencies. He filed 20 patents of his work, which is international patent granted. He is also associated as editor in Wiley, Springer, World Scientific Press, and Nova Publishers. These are the some of the things about Sir Anandan sir. So we are grateful, sir, for your presence here. Now, I request Anandan sir to address the gathering. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Now I invite Dr. R. Anandan, Director, Innovation and Incubation, Wales Institute of Science, Technology and Advanced Studies, to give keynote address.
Respected Registrar, Convener, Dr. Venkatakrishna sir, Co-Convener, Heads of the Department, and dignitaries in the dais and off the dais. As the Director of Innovation and Incubation, I would like to address the gathering regarding the research trends, future trends in the computer science and engineering. Since I am the background of computer science and engineering, I completed my postdoctoral degree in US, and this I also serve as a visiting professor in some of the foreign universities. So we used to go to the foreign universities, and there we have to present our Indian talents to them. And many of the scope of the research is taken from our India. So this is a knowledge hub. As Vivekananda say, knowledge is power. That power is there, the power is in South India. So most of the South Indians flourish in US, UK, Germany, everywhere, because of the knowledge is here. So we are the knowledge hub, and we are the source of energy for the entire world. So I request all the young minds here to flourish your knowledge in the field of the computer science and engineering in special. So before coming to this university, through Venkatakrishna sir, I came to know this is a women's university. So I'm having a question about the women's university here to ask before the women's present here. So when we come know about the knowledge sharing and everything, so in the 10th grade, the most of the South Indian, who will come first? Who will come first, whether male or female? Female is more. So it is the pride of India. And we can say, we are the pride and we are the celebrating our women's, and we have given the equal powers, 50-50 percentage. Is it true? In +2, who is getting more percentage? Women's are percentage. In 10th, if you see, whether it is in Tamil Nadu or Andhra or Karnataka or everywhere, we used to say the women are topper than men. And once we sitting with Zogo Corporation, many of the companies CEOs, I know that one. So when I sitting with Zogo, and my students are from TCS, senior data scientist is my student, TCS. And similarly from Accenture, one student is there. She is also my PhD student. Now she is completed that. She is a senior manager in Accenture. In IBM also I am having a student, and Infosys also I am having a student. And I have the background of both academic as well as industry. I worked in a software company also, where 24/7 I work with software company. So I know how the software company is and how we recruit the people. So when we come to the academic, we used to say that women are dominating the men. So when what is the percentage of 10th pass? If you see the newspaper, they will say 95% of women are cleared the exam, and they are the top scorers. Similarly, +2, similarly, women candidates higher percentage. But how many CEOs are there from women candidate? Can you name any CEOs in women? Why there is no CEOs in women? We can only count in numbers. I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's all. But what about the men candidate? Though they are not flourishing there. In 10th, we don't get the percentage. The race, you are the beginners, you are the standing first. But many of the percentage holders, all the top rankers, university top rank holder. If I take my university, I will say only the girls are getting the top rank holders. But when you go to the company, when you are going in the business, who is the CEO of the company? The person who manages the company. So what happens to that position where the woman stands? Is they really getting the 50% of equal opportunities? If they get 50% of equal opportunities, definitely they will be the CEOs. So what happens there? So what is the barrier there? What is the barrier there? Why women are not there as a CEOs? So there are many barriers for them. So what is the barrier? So see, since you are a women university, And I hope that many of them are toppers here. And the +2 holders, 10th +2 degree, we all see the gold medalist from women candidate, but not the flourishing when they are going for companies or CEOs at the top rank. We can say Sundar Pichai is there in Google, but can we say any women are there like that? Any one or two only is there like that, okay? So I want everyone to be as their knowledge hub here. You want to make yourself the goal as a CEO, not as a general person who is working in a software company. So they're gaining the win. After that, you're getting a marriage and you're getting settled. And most of the women are not working after their marriage. So when we sit with the Zogo Corporation, HR, and TCS or Infosys, they used to say that women candidates are working only for 6 months after the marriage. So that is the problem where they are not getting to the CEO position. So there the problem lies, and due to some family situation or from external barriers, they kept out of the service. So since they are the gold medalists, since they are efficient, they could not be able to flourish. So I want my women like you to make India to flourish, you to be as one of the CEOs in different companies. So your goal is not only an ambition to be a software engineer, software data analyst. You should be behind that, and you will be as a chief executive officer or CEOs of many of the companies. So my topic of the year, this conference is, now only I'm going to come to the topic here. Okay. Since many PhDs we are seeing, and we are dealing with many of the companies, top MNCs, and the research is around the globe. So what are the technological areas which will help you to focus on the research? That's what I'm going to add now. You all know about the Chat GPT. So what is the Chat GPT? It's an open AI. When Chat GPT came here in India, and anyone say when Chat GPT came? Chat GPT came. What is Chat GPT? What is GPT? What is GPT? Anyone say what is GPT? Chat GPT. Okay, chat, you know what is chat? What is GPT? Generative pre-transformer transformer. This. So now the Chat GPT came in November 2022, and the trends there, mostly in Chat GPT when you're working with mobile phones. So now I'm going to list the top 10 flourishing areas in computer science and engineering, which will give you more research work. So the major one is edge computing. When we're going for edge computing, we use for the power grids. All the power grids maintenance and everything can be done by edge computing. So these areas through which I also published many books in widely publications in Springer. I published a book in quantum computing. So next area is, first one is edge computing. Second one is quantum computing. So if you are having a knowledge in quantum computing, what can you do? And you don't say what can you do in quantum computing. So what is quantum computing? What is quantum computing? You know about edge computing and things, so you know about edge computing. Next one is the talk of the hour is quantum computing. So the quantum deals with different types of data, and we're going to see how the data is going to get closer to the user. So the quantum computing plays a major role. Next one is automation process. Nowadays, everything has become automation. So if I want to perform this admission process here, or if I want to get the results, I do the automation, immediately I'll get the result, immediately I can publish the result. So the manual work will be very tedious work and all will becomes automation process. So now the trend is in automation process. If you know the automation, immediately you will get a job in many of the companies. Next one is robotic process automation. So what is robotic process automation? The robotic process automation is, suppose if you're having a kitchen process, the home automation robo is there. So this home automation robo will be make your work very easier, and we can use the robotic process automation. So the next trend is robotic process automation. The next one is augmented reality, then virtual reality. All gaming software today comes through 3D gaming, everything through augmented and virtual reality. So one of my project, I got on project in government project, and from MSME Idea Hackathon, Idea Hackathon 2022, where I got a project for this mixed reality, that is extended reality, using both the virtual reality and augmented reality. So this augmented reality and virtual reality plays a major role in this era. So we should be familiar with augmented and virtual reality. Suppose if you're having an interest in gaming software, suppose if you want to design a 3D game, then you have to go for augmented and virtual reality or mixed reality. So all familiar games, all games are from virtual reality. Next, the talk of the R is metaverse. Have you heard about metaverse? In metaverse, what we'll do is we'll create our avatars. We'll create different types of avatars, and we curate a real environment. Instead of a virtual environment, will look like a real environment. Suppose if a doctor is doing a surgery, suppose if you want, he is doing an open heart surgery, and he is an expert in Japan or UK. Suppose I want to do the surgery in a local village. I used to connect through metaverse, and the doctor will give instruction through some remote places, whether in UK or US, and the surgery will take place in a remote village with all his guidance. So that's where the metaverse takes place, and metaverse becomes very efficient nowadays. When we talk about the metaverse, this conference environment also can be created by metaverse. So everything can be done using metaverse. This next one is blockchains. You know what is blockchain? I have done 3 books in widely publications in blockchain. One is assimilation of blockchain with Industry 4 technologies. Next one is integrating blockchain with artificial intelligence. And blockchain as their Industry 4. So this blockchain plays a major role in ledger analysis. Suppose if we want to very difficult to keep the ledger. So the ledger accounts, everything can be done using blockchain. But the trend of blockchain has come down nowadays. Nowadays, they are going for this metaverse, virtual reality, augmented reality, edge computing, and they are using for quantum computing. The next, after this, next trend is genomics analysis. Genomic analysis comes by mixing of 2 or 3 drugs. Suppose I mix the 3 drugs in COVID-19. What they do is, what is the impact of COVID-19? You know that when the COVID-19 will come, when there is a misalignment of protein structure. Suppose that the protein structure is there. Suppose there is any misstructure in protein, then the COVID-19 will be more being influenced. To make that regularize, what you do is we used to mix 2 or 3 medicines, and we create a one compound, one capsule of medicine for treating the COVID. So that type of analysis can be done as genomic analysis. So the genomic analysis is very popular in drug discovery and drug manufacturing. So if you are interested in bioinformatics, especially in drug discovery and drug manufacturing, we can go for genomics practices. Genomic science is known as genomic science. So next technology that we going for is Internet of Things. So anywhere, anything can be done using Internet of Things. You can operate your ACs, operate your lights, fans, everything in the remote place using the Internet of Things. And we can study the behavior of the person. Suppose if the conference hall is here, suppose I want to know whether the participants is really interested in this conference. So I can study the behavior of the person using the face recognition and see what is the expression is there. And based upon that, I can say that this conference is really useful or not, whether the students are attentive and what is the impact of this conference using the behavioral analysis. For this behavioral analysis only, we go for sentimental analysis, and sentimental predictions are there. Different types of predictions we used to done. So we used to do this type of sentimental analysis. So what is the job is to here is we, the computer professionals, as well as from companies, all the companies do expect from you to know more about the recent trends, what is the current practices in our computer science engineering field or in computer science. So the computer science is a growing field. So why you take computer science? If anyone asks you why you take computer science, what do you tell? You take computer science. There are many groups are there, but many of them offer computer science. Why? For the fame or for the money? Most of you say it is money. A highly paid job is computer science. Why it is highly paid? Why we are paying more for computer science engineers? That too, if you have stuff only, you will get the payment. Otherwise, you won't get. Okay. So we used to pay for, if I am a software developer, I'll get more. If I am an automation expert, they'll pay more for me. Because why you are taking this computer science as a career? Not only for money. If you are interested in mathematics, then you can go for computer science and engineering or computer science. Since you are living with data, the everyday life deals with data. So the more you work with data, the more you'll be successful. The analysis of data and analysis of structures of data, different types of data process, data visualization, and data analysis can be done using the computer science. So you have to live with data. If you're ready to spend your life with data, you will flourish with the field of computer science engineering. So these are the different types of areas, and this, if you concentrate on these areas, then your article, everything will be easily published. Since as Venkatakrishna said, I am also looking after the NIRF ranking in our institution. So NIRF ranking means they give to us, they give to me. And this NIRF nowadays, what they're going to do is they're going to bring two aspects, that is accredited, non-accredited institutions. To see the accredited institutions, we have to get NIRF ranking more. For NIRF ranking more, what you have to do is you have to publish papers, you have to publish patents, and you have to, now there's a data repository is there. Whatever the inventory data, inventions, everything should be deposited in that repository. This one is IFTI portal. One portal is there. You know that one? Government portal. IFTI portal is there. And what are the ideas you have? You have to deposit in that portal. Based upon the data, there will be evaluator. Will evaluate your idea, and the score will be given according to the evaluation. So the NIRF ranking, everything is nowadays, everything is online data, and everything will be fetched from the different sources. Mainly it comes the Industry Institute Innovation Council. And the president of Industry Institute Innovation Council in our university. So the Industry Institute Innovation Council plays a major role in the research. So as a participant of this conference, I ask everyone to be attentive with your ideas, scope of the presentation, and knowledge sharing is very important. So at the last of this meeting, I request all of you to concentrate on these flourishing areas, which will develop you more than the existing areas. Okay, suppose if you put this any research paper in these areas, the reviewers like us, I used to get 2 papers from IEEE every week. Every week I get 2 reviewers from 2 review papers from IEEE to review. If I see the review papers, everything will be in these areas only. All the IEEE papers will come from these areas only. As a reviewer, we used to reject most of the papers. And we used to select only 10% of the paper. Suppose if you are getting the 100 papers in IEEE, the IEEE journal, I am saying that IEEE transaction journal. If you apply IEEE transaction journal, we used to select only 10 out of 100. Only 10% of the paper we used to select. We used to reject 90% of the paper due to the efficiency of this IEEE. IEEE means there is a standard. So if you want to publish a paper in IEEE or any science citation index or any government journal, some of the government journals, you know that what is science citation index and government journals, which is free. Okay, you don't need to pay any amount for that science citation journals. ICMR is introducing a journal, that is ICMR journal. Another one is CSIR journal, that is NISCA, Journal of Scientific Industrial Research. These are all free journals. So if you once you are applying these journals, it takes 1.5 years to publish the paper. If you want to publish the papers in these journals, your article should be efficient. So as a researcher, I to make wonders. So you should restrict the scope. Alone I can say, but together we can talk. Alone I can enjoy, but together we can celebrate. Alone I can smile, but together we can laugh. So being together is more efficient than staying alone. As a researcher, you should join the group and you have to work more. And thanks for giving me these opportunities to this campus.
Thank you, Anand Garu, for sharing the women empowerment in Knowledge Hub and also explain clearly what are the research strengths and ongoing innovation in the field of computer science and engineering, like quantum computing, grid computing, importance and advantage of automation, robotic process, virtual reality, metaverse, blockchain, important, genomic science, Internet of Things. Definitely the students will concentrate these areas to do projects and research. Thank you. Introduction of guest of honor, Professor D. Jayachandra Garu, College of Veterinary Science, Tirupati, by D. Nikita Rao.
Good morning, everyone. It's my special privilege to introduce our guest of honor for today's event, Dr. D. Jayachandra Garu, Professor in Physical Education in College of Veterinary Sciences, Sri Venkateshwara Veterinary University, Tirupati. He received his doctorate in Physical Education from Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University in the year 2014. He received his master's degree from the same university in year 2014. He received his bachelor degree from SV Arts College in year 1989. He has 40 years of experience in physical education. During the last decade, the students from universities secured number of medals, including gold and silver in all sports events, especially in shuttle badminton and table tennis in All India Agriculture Meet ICAR. He has good background in physical education. As a student of SV Arts, he bagged Best Sportsman for the year 1989, represents the shuttle badminton in South Zone level and ball badminton in All India level. Now I request Dr. Jayachandra Sir Garu to address the gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikita. Now I invite Professor D. Jayachandra, guest of honor of today's function, to address the gathering.
Om Namo Venkatesaya. Because I have heard a lot of lengthy subject, very seriously. So said another this is the days of the mind. Everybody seriously reads a lot of questions by him, answered by him only. Sir, for out of the field I'm talking now, if you ask a crowd of Andhra Pradesh or India, if you ask the question, triple R, the students can tell very easily. Now the students are just only joined, your topic is heavy and lengthy. It take time to you. They will follow you, sir. Kindly follow sir matter. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not a good speaker because already you see my biodata. I am in the field of sports only. I have connected this field because starting the topic, Venkatakrishnan sir is a good swimmer and is a good shuttle badminton player, but he played not less than 1 hour. So he can conduct the type of seminars many more in future with help of our register and his colleagues. And madam also, his life partners encouraging her a lot. He's sending every day evening by 6 o'clock to our club and back by 9 o'clock. So every day is playing. Such a life partner is also important. Up to the point, it gives me immense pleasure to be associated with you all today in a national level tech feast that inspire everyone. The Department of Computer Science of Sri Padmavati Mahila University has done a commendable job in organizing a very innovative event for today's work. And the topics are cloud computing, big data, analytics, and artificial intelligence, to name a few. I strongly feel that the student member participating in the wonderful TechnoFest seminar should put hard work on research of every technical point which they are pursuing. It opens up to the outside development so that they can update their skills. It's, however, we force our students in the field of physical education, sports, and games only when we analyze at a micro level finding solution to many of the critical problems we will find success. Hence, don't forget that is the hard work, dedication, necessity alone, and push up, always trying to be steady in the depth, helps you achieve the dreams you have academic research and updating the subject skills make your person appreciated by all. I take this opportunity to convey my appreciation to the Sri Saran Reddy, the MD of the Instakupa organization, who sponsored the event. He is basically a technocrat and speaks volumes of generous attitude. He is a good sportsman and does a lot of charity activities. In the speech of Dr. Anand, what I noticed, he said about the Vivekananda Swami, saying in the field, if you want to know the person's behavior, you want to see in the field, that means sports ground, such a way, and he's given the good examples also. All the best in future environment. Thank you, the organizers, for giving this opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Release of song. Distribution of benefits.
Request Professor Venkatakrishna sir to give a memento to our beloved Register Professor N. Rajini Garu. And I request Professor M. Usharani ma'am to give a memento to chief guest, Dr. N. R. Anandan sir. Mr. D. Chaichandra sir.
Remarks. Chief guest of today's programs, CC Code 2023 and as per Aspire 2.0, a national level tech fest, Dr. A. Anandan, Director, Innovation and Incubation, Wells Institute of Science, Technology and Advanced Studies. Guest of honor of today's function, Professor N. Rajini, Registrar of Sri Padmavati Mahila Viswavidyalaya, and Professor D. Jayachandra Garu, the College of Veterinary Science, Tirupati, convener of the CC Code and Aspire 2.0, Professor P. Venkatakrishna, co-conveners of CC Code, Professor M. Tarani, Head of the Department of Computer Science, and Professor V. Sarita, Head of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Co-convener of Aspire 2.0, Professor Dr. N.V. Muthulakshmi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science. My colleagues from our department and other departments, delegates, participants, research scholars, students, non-teaching staff. A very good morning to all of you. I am very happy to inform you that the Department of Computer Science is organizing this year two events on 17th and 18th March 2023. The first one is the fourth international conference on computing, communication, and data engineering. It is a part of the conference series started in 2018. The next event is Aspire 2.0, a national level technical fest. So I congratulate the conveners and co-conveners of CCODE for bringing out the excellent program involving technical sessions, plenary sessions, invited talks, keynote addresses through hybrid mode. This conference covers major areas of advanced computer science, areas like topics, Internet of Things, intelligent systems, cloud computing, big data analytics, machine learning, etc. All these covers are very vibrant and evolving trends. Through this conference, the organizers would like to develop the interdisciplinary venue to contribute and discuss the ongoing innovations, application solution to challenging problems of engineering, human brain process, learning mechanism, and decision-making process. So I am sure that the deliberations will be helpful to the participants and delegates. I wish the participants and delegates a pleasant and academically enriching stay. The another event, the continuation of the conference, the another event, the national level technical fest. I congratulate the convener and co-conveners for encouraging the students to organize this event, and also I congratulate student coordinators for mobilizing the students to participate in this event. The main aim of organizing this fest is improving students' spirit and also testing analytical ability, enriching the global competency, and upgrading the logical potential. So I hope all the participants will improve your skills through the participation of different events like quiz, paper presentations, innovation exhibitions, mobile apps development, etc. There are many events are there. So I'm sure that all the students show. I wish all the students to show your talents through the participation of these events. And also, this National Technical Fest is hosted by Insta UPA. So I am extremely grateful to them. I wish the conference and Aspect 2.0 a grand success. Thank you, one and all. Lot of thanks.
Good morning to everyone. As an inauguration of International Conference and National Technical Fest comes to a close, it is time now to ring out the word and bring in the new. It is the time to propose the vote of thanks to all who have helped make this event such a success. We express our thanks to Vice Chancellor K. Raja Reddy Garu for giving the permission to organize such a big event, and beloved Register Professor N. Rajani Garu for her inspiring leadership and dedication towards making this function a success. We would like to express our deep felt thanks to today's chief guest, Dr. R. Anandan Garu, for setting the tone of the event through his insightful keynote speech. We would like to express our heartfelt thanks to our guest of honor, Professor D. Jayachandra Garu, for insightful inaugural address. We would also like to thank to Professor T. Sudha Garu, BOS Chairperson, Department of Computer Science, preside over this function and given her advices throughout the event. We thank the principals, directors, and head of departments of various universities, colleges for their encouragement to their staff and students to participate in this event. We thank to participants. With your presence, we are making this function grand success. Your cooperation and encouragement is needed to continue such type of events in this university. The institute expresses deep gratitude to sponsors Instakupa Tirupati, Guru and Tech Divine APP Chennai, Gangaram Technologies Tirupati, Miss N. Himabindu Madhuri, Senior Software Engineer, Concentrix Chennai, Takeoff Company Tirupati, Kautilya Software Technologies Tirupati, for sponsoring the fund towards to organize this technical fest and making it as a great success. We place on record our thanks to all the students who took great interest in organizing this Tech Fest. Our special thanks goes to teaching, technical and non-technical staff of the Department of Computer Science for their untiring contribution in making this event successful. Last but most importantly, I thank our PRO Rajani, the media, for the extensive coverage of the event. Our warmest thanks goes to the administrative machinery of the SPMVV. To conclude, let me once again point out that without you all, we will never have the guts to dream and strive to reach those. So thank you all. Thank you.
Krishna.
Janaganamana Punjab Shubha Shishma